Yesterday, Aine Christopher reappeared from the dead, and he is now the talk of the nation. Before he disappeared, he was working for Right Honorable Mbabazi, the former presidential candidate. So today he joins us for a one-on-one interview, and he is going to talk more about the resurfacing strategy of Christopher Aine.
Right. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Ronnie?
I'm fine. What do you have to say about Aine's resurfacing strategy? He disappeared from you, and then he's resurfacing again in the hands of General Salim Saleh.
First of all, I'm very delighted that he has surfaced and he's alive and well. That's great news indeed. It's encouraging. It gives me the hope that even the others that have disappeared will surface one day, maybe in the compound of one general or another. I hope General Saleh will explain to me. I look forward to meeting Christopher Aine as well. So when I've had that interaction and I have a full picture, maybe I'll be able to give you a comprehensive interview and views about what may have happened.
Well, he apologized for disappearing without telling you. Do you actually buy his apology?
Of course, I accept an apology, but I'll wait until he gives it to me and gives me full explanation. But I can assure you I would accept it, of course, definitely.
Back to the question of the phone number. He actually said he didn't remember your phone number, and the only number he could remember was that of General Salim Saleh. Do you believe that Aine didn't have your number?
In the campaign, we had telephone numbers for the campaign period. But I have a general number which is known by the general public. It's a number, obviously, that is difficult to transact business with because of the frequency of the callers. So he may have even called that, I don't know. As I said, Remy, really I don't have much comment to make now until I have had a comprehensive discussion with Mr. Aine and I have a fuller picture than I have now of what happened.
Throughout the time Aine had disappeared, you kept on reiterating that Aine is in the hands of the security forces. You actually said he's feared dead. So do you think you're surprised by Aine's reappearance?
I said from the reports we had received, security was looking for him even at his residence. Those are the reports we got from relatives and other people. And therefore, we tasked the state, the police actually to be specific, to come out and say whether they had him or not. And the application for a writ of habeas corpus in court was precisely meant to force the police, in case they had him in their possession, to produce him physically in court. They didn't, of course, because they said they didn't have him. And that's all. I didn't really.
Do you believe that someone can pass at the border without security noticing? Do you believe what the Aine statements?
Remy, it's not for me to believe or not to believe. I'll get the full story. And you can be sure that I'll get to know the facts. Of course, it is possible to go through the border without security knowing. That was my expertise. In the fight against Idi Amin, I went through that border 1,000 times. I was never caught even once. So it's possible.
Where does this leave you as a Mama Mbabazi? Because he has now resurfaced and he is with the state. Are you going to still work with him or not? Where does this leave you?
I leave that to the discussions I will have with him, the explanations I will have. If he is saying that he simply feared and went into hiding, and maybe, anyway, why should I hypothesize? It's not important to give a hypothesis. Let me wait. I'll wait. Okay? Remy, I'll wait for Aine to talk to me. I'm going to talk to General Saleh. I'll talk to whoever has information. I'll be happy to hear and to give as much help as I can to understand what went on and bring this story to a happy end. That's what is important. The last time I went out without Aine on my campaign trail, he had asked for permission to go to Jinja to attend court. And of course, I granted that permission. So I'll meet him and hear what more he has to say.
Lastly, Honorable, do you think, given the fact that you are working with Aine on the campaign trail, do you feel betrayed by his actions?
How can I condemn someone before I even hear what he has to say? Please, can I request you, Ugandans, desist from that? Because I know the tendency of Ugandans is to condemn people who are accused even before they are heard. Don't count me among those. I will always give you an opportunity when you are accused to be heard, to defend yourself, to explain. Maybe it's not true. So I can't condemn him now. I can't comment on that yet.
There are these reports that you staged Aine's dead body. You took it to the media, and today the action of the state was actually to embarrass you. How true is this?
How would I stage it? I've never heard that. I've never heard that kind of accusation. So I think the accusation itself, I don't think exists, because no sane person would make that accusation.
Thank you so much, Honorable. That was Honorable John Patrick Mbabazi joining us tonight on NBS Live at 9. Of course, for now, he says he cannot condemn Christopher Aine because he has not yet talked to him on an individual basis, and he doesn't know why Aine had to disappear and then resurface in the hands of the state. But as the story continues to unveil, we shall be telling you more and the story behind Aine's resurfacing.